show you how to edit the support structure in case you want to put some pins and other things, features that we have in the support structure. First of all, I can come into my support structure and I can click on any support structure and I say, look, I want a pin type of a support. Then it puts in some spins and I can give let's say 2 millimeters, and the sizing is 1 millimeter, and then it basically puts in support structure right there. You could see that, or I could say, look, I want spacing to be 1 millimeter and the size to be something smaller. Then you could also do that, and you could see that now it's put a lot more supports. And you can also say that I want a different kind of support somewhere else. For example, you want to create a different kind of support, and right here I can click on the support and then I say, look, I want a square support there. So you could see that's a square support. And you can also define whether you want a weak support so that you can extract it, or if you want a stronger support because you want to extract the heat. So depending on what you want to do with the support, if you want to extract heat or if you want to remove the support easily physically after it's printed, then you can do a weak support. So depending on what exactly you want, the overlap with the surface changes when you change it to a weak or a medium or a very strong connection. You can see a strong connection has a deeper connection with the part. And a couple of other things that you can do with support structures also is, for example, you don't want to have a support like this. You can click on the support structure and then say, I want to split the support, partition the support, and it projects the support base at the bottom. So I could just go ahead and split the support by clicking 2 points and then say yes, right click, and then the button pops up and then it splits the support. And now it split the support, so I can click on this one support and then say I want to move this guy out. So you can see that it has moved that support out. Okay, I put it in the wrong direction, so I'll put it here. Then I like this support, then I click on the next support and I want to move that guy outside. So you can do this and then come back and then say, look, I want to change the support to a square pin, or a square pin like that. And you can do the same thing for here. If you want a square pin, you can do that as well. So there's things that you can do with a support structure all within one single environment. And you can do the same thing here, but in this case I'm going to create honeycomb kind of a structure, and I would say make it 1 millimeter because I think the sizes that I define are very small. And you can also change the window size if you want, to increase the window size or decrease the window size. And the beauty of our solution is that you can export this entire stuff, as I told you earlier. You can export the entire stuff as a geometry and take it to any of the printers that you have to use their native support. So now I'm just going to go ahead and save this file for a second. Give it some name and save it. And then you could also see that the simulation that I just submitted is already finished. I click on it and you could see that it has already finished the previous simulation. But I go back now, I want to say, hey, look, I want to run it with this support structure. I can just hit run again. And so now the second job is being submitted now, where I have created the support. I didn't use a block support, but I just ran it with the supports that I have created. So even when we run the simulation, what we do is we take into consideration the type of supports that you have used and appropriately you'll still see the block support in your simulation, but we are appropriately grading the material properties so that it reflects you having to use these kind of supports that you're seeing on the screen in the simulation. So it's already finished 18%. So let me double click on this and then it pulls in, so you can see that now it's running it with the support structure that I had defined. So it's pretty fast. You can pretty much do the simulation and compare with the block support or with any kind of supports that you have.